Okay, so I've been sprouting these sprouts for about 3 days now. I might give them another day or two. These were radish seeds, and I bought this jar for about $5. It came with a mesh lid for sprouting. You can even make your own if you have a mason jar already and you poke holes in some sort of lid on the top. But basically what I did was the first night I soaked the seeds in water according to the directions, and then I poured out the water, and then you turn it on its side and you let them dry for about 8 hours or 10 hours, however long you're gone, and then you rinse them when you get home, and then you set it aside again, and you keep doing this, and now it's growing all these sprouts. And if you go to the store, sprouts are not cheap, and you can grow your own organic sprouts at home. And yes, organic does taste better. So many people say, oh, there's no difference between conventional and organic, but like, I've had homegrown apples and homegrown tomatoes, and even in my little container garden outside, I didn't do it last year, but in previous years, if you watch my videos, I grew little tomatoes in my backyard, and I don't have a lot of space. I didn't spend copious amounts of time on it. So I'm not saying you can grow everything at home, but you can grow a few things. Like, you can make your own sprouts. This is something virtually everybody can do. And speaking of how, oh well, I do not have money to grow things, that's actually not true. And I realized why that comment bothered me recently, because I thought about, well, in years past, people had to grow a lot of their own food, even if they lived in urban areas. Like, especially during World War II, have you ever heard of victory gardens? People, like communities, they started growing produce because it was cheaper to grow produce at home than to ship it. And there was, you had to conserve gasoline during the war. So please, don't tell me that you have to forego having any kind of homegrown fruits or vegetables just because you don't have space, money, or time. That's not really true. Where there's a will, there's a way. So actually, some people, they have community gardens on top of their houses in urban areas. You can make sprouts. There's a lot of things you can do. You can't grow all your food at home if you live in the city, but you can do certain things. So thanks for watching.